welcome back to Sports Talk Live. It's time now for us to talk a little soccer. Sebastian Salazar joins us, as well as Will Bruin, of course, and Tally Hoff from the Houston Dynamo. But we're going to talk about the U.S. national team because you guys have been, well, spending a lot of your time working out with that club. And how are things going? I know you guys have been really busy. Just like you said, it's good to be home.
Yeah, it's great to be home, flying back. It's always good to see come into Houston and being gone for what, 3 weeks now. We've been training in LA with the national team. The trainings have been good for us. I feel confident. Will's been having just looking at him, he's been scoring a couple goals on me, so he's having a good camp. So
seeing it from the other end of things, right? Yeah. So camp going good for both of you guys, though, right?
Yeah, camp's been good. Like Tally said, it was a long 3 weeks, but we're in Houston now. I mean, now we're kind of getting the reward to be able to play Canada tomorrow night for getting through the 3 weeks of the camp. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, BBVA tomorrow night. That will be at 8 o'clock. A friendly U.S. national team taking on Canada. Again, that's tomorrow night at BBVA Compass Stadium. So hopefully you guys, this is just the start of things to come at BBVA. You guys put together an outstanding season. And you guys aren't used to being unsuccessful there, that's for sure.
No, the expectation is you need to go to the final and win that game every single year. So the past 2 seasons have been good seasons for us, making it to the championship game. But we're with the Dynamo, so we're expected to win the whole thing.
Let me ask you guys this as you gear up for the game against Canada. A lot of people are saying, okay, it's a USB team, it's a friendly, why should I go out? But for you guys, there's a real important carrot out there, and that's the opportunity to maybe get some World Cup qualifying minutes. And Jurgen Klinsmann, the head coach, has said that if you've played well in this camp and if you do well in this friendly, that's a real possibility. So, Will, can you talk about what it would mean to not just play for your national team, but potentially down the road, playing a meaningful game for the U.S.?
Yeah, the way I look at this camp is it's an opportunity. I mean, me personally, it's my first time in camp with the full national team, and I think it's good to be able to kind of show what you have, get to meet the coaches, meet some of the players around, and hopefully get a chance to play in the game versus Canada. And then, like you said, if you have a good camp, it's going to be a busy year for U.S. soccer. There's going to be a lot of games, a lot of competition, so hopefully you can get some more calls in the future.
One of the concerns, I think, when Jurgen Klinsmann took over for a lot of people around Major League Soccer was that maybe having that foreign approach, he might not value MLS quite as much. But I think clearly with the moves that he's made, the guys he's called into this camp, it's clear that the U.S. national team coach is very much paying attention to the domestic league, isn't he?
Well, I think there is a pool of talented players here in the MLS, and that's kind of what this camp has been. It's a good foot in the door for a lot of us. Like Will, is pretty much my first camp, so like you said, a huge opportunity for us, and this is how it starts for us. If we have a successful, career with the national team, we'll look back and say this is our foot in the door. So, just because we play in the MLS doesn't take away the fact that we can have that future if we take advantage of our opportunities, and so that's our goal coming into camp.
Is that added pressure knowing that window of opportunity to impress and get that stage to show off? Knowing it's a small window, is that added pressure?
A lot of times you only have 90 minutes of time to make an impression. So a 3-week camp, actually, it was nice to be able to say, okay, we have 3 weeks. A bad day to start the camp doesn't mean you're going to have a bad camp. You can work into a rhythm and get to know the players and the drills and get comfortable. So at the end of camp, you're firing on all cylinders. So it was kind of, 3 weeks, you have plenty of time to show your capabilities.
You guys have to be spent. I mean, you didn't really have would you have a 6-week off season? I mean, if that.
It was shorter than that.
It was shorter than that. That's now that I think about it. Once I said it, yeah, you've had really about 4 weeks.
We ended with the finals. It was December 1st, and we reported the camp the 7th.
7th.
We got there on the 7th, and we started the 8th, and we got right into it. So we had, by the time you got all settled down from the season, you probably had about the holidays, a month or so, and then we got ready to go for camp.
There you go.
Guys, what's been the reaction around camp as you get ready to come to Houston? The U.S. national team doesn't always come to Texas, so this is an opportunity not just for you guys to shine, but also for the local soccer community to say, hey, we're here and we support the beautiful game.
Well, we've seen in this past year, I know for me personally, I know as the team in general, it was a special year with the opening of BBVA. And so you have, all our personal emotions just playing in BBVA normally. And now we have an opportunity to show other players that come to the stadium as, I guess you'd say, enemies. And now, Houston has an opportunity to support them in a way that never really gets to happen, and they get to see the stadium from the Dynamo side, and so from our side. So we're excited. We know what Houston is capable of as a fan base, as a soccer community, and it really is eye-opening. I'm excited for Houston to show that to other players around the league.
It's got to make you feel a little more comfortable, too, knowing you're coming home like that and playing really in the home confines, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've played a year in the stadium, so we know kind of the ins and outs of the stadium, and we know the field, the dimensions, so I think that's going to make us more comfortable. And obviously playing in front of our home fans, but being able to wear a USA jersey is going to be something special.
Guys, thank you very much for coming in. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
Right. Will Bruin,
Thanks.
Sebastian Salazar. I want to remind you, coming up, it's Tuesday night. It's a friendly at BBVA Compass Stadium. The U.S. men's national team taking on Team Canada. That's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock right here in downtown Houston at BBVA Compass Stadium.